You could say fans are a bit excited.
I am.
To finally see their Seahawks. It has been 7 long months since the Hawks have played on their home turf.
Now the wait is over and it's time to play.
I couldn't wait, man. I've been counting down the days, counting down the weeks.
This day marked by the unveiling of this 12th man wall inside the stadium, as well as the 2005 NFC Championship banner, could not have come soon enough for the Seahawk faithful.
Seahawks, baby, yeah!
This is where it starts. The road to Miami starts here, going to Florida. The Super Bowl, it all starts today.
Technically, this game is a throwaway. No matter the outcome, it has no bearing on the Seahawks season. But don't tell that to this crowd of more than 60,000.
Oh, it matters. Every game matters to us. Every game.
Because it's here that fans not only get to see their current stars shine, but get a glimpse into the Seahawks' future.
There's no words for it. You just get a natural high. It's just, rah! Seahawks, baby.
Romeo, this 16, we have IED. Hey, get me out of here. Where's this license? Get over that side of the road. That side of the road.
Explosions and gunfire shatter the silence around the city of Samadi as insurgents ambush U.S. forces on their way into the city.
We got caught unaware. We weren't actually expecting it. We were prepared for it, but we weren't expecting it. And, you know, before we knew it, we were hit, and I thought it was just an IED. Next thing I know, we got guys directly to our east, shooting at us. Directly to your left? Yes, sir.
Soldiers from the 4th Stryker Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division, 4th Battalion, 9th Infantry Regiment hit the fields looking for the people who fired upon our convoy.
So they've reacted very well, and it appears that they've either engaged and killed or the enemy has fled, which is what we want. We either want them dead or we want them to get them out of here.
Inside the city now, Stryker Brigade soldiers work with coalition forces to secure the streets from insurgency during Operation Manchu Gauntlet. As targets, they have to be careful while riding in their vehicles or hitting the pavement on foot.
Right after we occupied our sector, we had a suicide bomber detonate just right over here. We had some friendly and civilian casualties.
It's a challenge for U.S. soldiers to gain the trust of the Somalis. During routine patrols, they try to strike up conversations to break down those barriers. Working with local government leaders is helping too.
I'm trying to work with the American commander, put Iraqi face on every single operation we're doing.
Peace does not last for long on this watch, though.
You have to hit that building no later than 1500. Call me when you're Redcon 1.
No later than 1500.
U.S. forces have just received word that there is a potential IED factory inside of that building, and they're getting ready to go in. As coalition forces raid the building, they make a horrifying discovery.
There was a bunch of bodies down there that were executed and dismembered and stuff like that down there.
Soldiers did recover IED materials and made several arrests. On this night, the streets will be a bit safer for all.
The smell, oh my gosh, the smell that was coming off. I mean, I'm a nurse. I work with smells. I mean, feces, vomit, I go there. But this smells like rotting flesh. It just, like a wound that's gone bad. Ugh.
Diane Ellison is training for the St. George Triathlon by biking on the Antelope Island Causeway. She says the bugs are awful.
They get in your ears and sing, and they get in your nose.
It's 7 miles before you even get to the park. It's $8, and also so you know the bugs are bad today.
Visitors aren't being turned away. Instead, they're warned of what's ahead.
We just had a motorcyclist come through and we warned him, and I don't even think he made it to mile marker 1. He turned around and said, yeah, they're bad.
And this is what's ahead. Thick swarms of non-biting bugs.
There's 100 billion gazillion of them. There's a lot of them, let's say that.
The bugs are actually chironomids, also known as midges. They're a freshwater insect, so you can tell they're not living on the Great Salt Lake. No one's sure where they're coming from. The annual infestation this year is 3 times worse than ever before.
Last year and this year is the worst I've ever seen them.
Park employees have taken to spraying the cooking spray, Pam, on their cars. It makes the bugs come off easier. Otherwise, cars end up looking like this.
And that's actually clean.
The message from the park is, come out and enjoy the views, but think twice before you open the window.
We don't want people to have a terrible time on the park. So feeling that if we let them know ahead of time that there is bugs and they can prepare for that.
Our sound is, we term it as organic breaks.
We have a very different sound than what Salt Lake's used to, but I think it's also why we're so well taken to.
It's a Friday night at the Zephyr Club in downtown Salt Lake City. Cosm is on stage, but they are definitely not a traditional band. Drummer Daniel Day is the leader of the group.
We have a turntablist, a guy that plays keyboards and sequencers. I play live drums to it, and we also have a vocalist that does kind of pop vocal stylings.
The resulting music takes on a unique sound. A growing fan base fills the dance floor during their shows. The music has deep bass mixed with the powerful voice and lyrics of Wendy Jernigan.
I wouldn't say that we're a pop band at all, but I'd say we definitely have pop elements, or popular elements to us that kind of bridge the gap between something that's very obscure, like drum and bass, and something that's more popular, like Madonna's Ray of Light.
The most unique feature in the band is Colin McIntyre, the live DJ on stage.
I can take a sound and make it rhythmic. You know, take a drone and create a rhythm pattern out of it.
Greg Bauer's keyboards and sequencer add in the highs and lows. It all stacks up to big, high-energy, crowd-pleasing sound. Oh, and don't forget the Egyptian dancers.
That's the whole point, is to put on a show that makes you want to watch and makes you want to shake your booty and just have fun.
And Cosm is generating quite a buzz, getting national college radio airplay. They draw hundreds to local shows and are actively trying to take it to the next level.
I think that we're all committed to each other and to the band, and we'd like to see it go as far as it can. There's no telling what people will like, but so far so good.
The music continues to grow, the interest continues to grow, and I think when the time is right, they'll come together and something really good will happen for us.
Psycho Ward. It's the name of our group. It's about 6 of us in it.
You know, it's the whole thing is we love to ride. So we all meet up here and
this is all we like to do, is stunt and make films.
And some people pulled some strings, got us in some movies.
We just got done doing some filming with D-Man out of Las Vegas. It's going to be the D-Man's X-Tort. Anything that you're sitting on the tank is pretty much crossed up. Crossover wheelies, crossover endos, crossover burnouts. Do sketching behind the bikes, on the side of the bikes, do wheelies, sit downs, stand-ups. Christ airs, elevators, you name it, we've done it.
You're gonna wreck, probably. Chances are you're gonna crash, at least once or twice. I'm kind of an oddity, I guess, so my ankle's hurt right now.
You've got broken kneecaps, you've got busted up ribs, you've got broken feet and ankles.
I hurt my wrist that same time, and I broke some ribs, but you know, they're still there.
Most of the stuff that we've done several times, so we're not really too worried about wrecking. It's the new stuff is what you got to worry about. It's what we do best. We jump on a bike and we feel at home. We get out and we do tricks and stunts and we impress people and we get the oohs and the ahs, and that's what makes us come back out next Sunday.